Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have swatches to share with you from Pampered Polishes. This is the brand new House Cup collection. This collection will be releasing on December 12th at noon Eastern Time. This is a one batch release and it is limited edition, so any of the polishes that you like, be sure to log in at noon Eastern Time so you don't miss out because they do tend to sell quickly. This is also their final collection for 2020. Each of these polishes will be selling for $12 individually and they will not be available as a set. So we have 6 polishes here, and why don't we go ahead and jump into it. The first polish that we are going to have a look at is Gryffindor. Gryffindor is described as a deep oxblood red jelly with gold flakes and glitter. This polish had a wonderful formula. I had absolutely no application issues here. The application was very smooth and very even. I do sometimes struggle with jellies to get an even opacity because they can be a little bit tricky, but this was not the case. This polish applied wonderfully. I was able to achieve full opacity in 2 coats. I did not wear a base coat with this, but just in case, because it is more on the pigmented side, I would recommend one if you're prone to staining. This polish didn't dry textured for me, and I did not have any difficulty upon removal. My swatches here are 2 coats and a glossy and a matte top coat. This next polish is Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff is described as a soft yellow crelly with black flakes and glitter. This polish, again, had a wonderful formula. This whole collection did across the board. It went on smoothly and evenly. I had no application issues such as running, pooling, or staining. For a yellow, this had an absolutely wonderful formula. Sometimes yellows can be a bit tricky or chalky, and that was not the case here. This formula was perfection. I did choose to go in for 3 thin coats, but I think you might be able to get it opaque in 2 thicker coats. I just like the depth that thinner coats will give you when you have glitter or flakes. I didn't have any application issues whatsoever. This polish will dry textured and it will be a little bit more on the difficult side for you to remove since there is glitter in it. My swatches here are showing you 3 coats of Hufflepuff with a glossy top coat and also a matte top coat. Next up we have Slytherin. Slytherin is an olive green crelly with silver flakes and glitter. This polish, again, had a wonderful, wonderful formula. It went on very smoothly and very evenly. It does start off a bit sheer to start because that darker base does need to build to opacity, but I didn't have any trouble reaching full opacity with 3 coats. I had no running, no pooling, and I had no staining. This polish is not going to dry textured, and it will not give you any kind of difficulty to remove. Those flakes are so, so pretty in this olive green base. I don't have anything like this polish, and I absolutely love it. I did top it off with a glossy top coat. My final swatches are going to show you, again, a glossy top coat and a matte top coat for Slytherin. This next polish is a Ravenclaw, and it is a deeper cornflower blue crelly with copper and bronze flakes and glitter. Ravenclaw had a wonderful formula. It went on very smoothly and very evenly. It does start off a bit sheer on that first coat, but don't fear. I was able to build to full opacity in 3 coats, although I suspect if you paint thicker, you will have no problem reaching full opacity in 2. As I said earlier, I do tend to work in thinner coats. The formula on this gave me no trouble at all. There was no running, no pooling. I had no staining. It is a deeper blue, so again, I would recommend a base coat just in case you are more prone to staining. This polish does dry with a bit of texture because it does have those little bits of glitter in there, but overall, the removal on this is not bad at all. My swatches here are going to show you 3 coats and a glossy and a matte top coat. This next polish is the House Cup, and the House Cup is described as a white crelly with red, yellow, green, and blue glitter. This polish was so pretty. I love white Krellies, and this one just had so many different color glitters in it that this was the last polish that I wore when I swatched this collection, just so I could wear it for a couple more days. It was so pretty. The formula on this was absolutely wonderful. No application issues here whatsoever. The glitters come out nice and easily. I did not have to do any fishing or anything. I just applied it as usual, and I got a good different glitter mix payout on all the nails. I was very pleased with it. I did choose to use 3 thinner coats for my application, although I think you could probably get this opaque with 2 thicker coats. This will dry on the textured side because it is glitter, and it will be on the difficult side to remove. My swatches here are showing you 3 coats and a glossy and a matte top coat. And this last polish is probably my favorite. It was the first one I swatched, and I swatched it way before the rest because I could not wait to wear this. This was just stunning, jaw-droppingly stunning. This is Shouldn't Have Said That, and it is described as a black base with aurora shimmer and holographic flakes. This is also one of my most favorite lines from the first movie that is said by, oh dear, why am I see what pressure does to me, I cannot remember. Hagrid's name. There we go, Hagrid. And this polish had a fantastic formula. It went on very smoothly, very evenly, no application issues whatsoever. The shift in this is just so pretty. If I can find my finger dance, I'm going to include it at the end here for you. This did not dry textured, and it will not be difficult for you to remove. My swatches here are just showing you glossy top coat because there was no way I could matte this beauty. I needed it to be glossy for myself. So that wraps up the House Cup collection from Pampered Polishes, which is releasing December 12th at noon Eastern Time. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what your favorite is. Let me know which ones you're going to be picking up. I hope my video was informative and helpful, and I will talk to you really soon. Goodbye, everybody.